hat is like really fucked up. Ooh, I look a mess. Can I do blush? I'm about to pop. I'm gonna just grab a deck. I really don't want them hot Cheetos. I don't know. Won't even grab them. Just grab a random deck today. I ain't use this goblin one. A goblin tarot in a minute. So I'm gonna use my goblin tarot and see what's the tea. Okay. See what's the tea on this Hayden G guy. What's his energy? What's going on? He been missing in action. So we're gonna see what's going on with this Hayden C guy. Calling on the original oil for Hayden C. Tap into his energy. I heard that he got a divorce and all that other shit. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Hayden C. We're gonna tap into the energy, and then we're gonna get the foundation of his personality, which would be like 3 cards. Okay. Really, it's 2 cards. His public persona and who he is on the inside. It's really 2 cards. But then how the public perceives him is the 3rd card, okay? Or how he comes off, how he's perceived. All right, so we're going to start, see what's going on. Tap into the energy of Hayden C. Calling on the original oil. Give me the most highest accurate message of all. I mean, right. These are the first cards that popped out. It flipped back out, popped out, okay? We have the Ace of Platters and the 5 of Wands. So the overall energy is this Ace of Platter and 5 of Wands. So there could be some struggle or some fighting or like some issues with finances or with getting like job opportunities. I know sometimes, like, I don't know too much about Hayden, but if Hayden, like, if people are used to seeing him in like a certain light or with certain type of movies, in certain type of movies, it's kind of like people kind of put him in the box there. It's kind of like he's got to work on rebranding himself outside of something, okay? It's like maybe people only want to hire him in the same type of themes. So it's kind of like he's got to rebrand himself or show his versatility in some type of way, because there's definitely some type of struggle. This is the overall energy. So there is some type of struggle dealing with finances or dealing with job opportunities, dealing with new opportunities or new job offers here with the it's kind of like he's got to show his range in his acting skills or show his range in his talents or in his gifts here, because right now it's kind of like he's being put in a box. It's kind of like if somebody got on the scene, if a person came on the scene as a rapper, okay, but this rapper, you know, when they came on a scene or their claim to fame was rapping, it's kind of like people just expect that person to be that. When that person tries to branch, hello, don't forget to follow me, you guys. Don't forget to like this live. Please like this live. Please subscribe, okay? And if you want to donate, you can send donations to my PayPal or to my Chime. All right, I will put the information in the comment section, I think, if I can. I don't really know how it goes. Okay. So, yeah, I just got like the job opportunity. So I don't know. I literally just got a job opportunity and she's telling me the process or something while I'm recording this video. So it's like, Camila, yes, I can do that on my next video. Subscribe to me, you guys, and like the live. I'll have to write that down though. Jamie Foxx and Alice Hookstep. Is that his wife, girlfriend? Oh, they're a couple. Okay, I see it. Okay, I see it. So yeah, we have the Lady of Crowns here. So we have the Lady of Crowns. This is someone who's very strategic, very intelligent. I don't know if his wife has power, if she's pulling powers or she's pulling some type of power strings, because this Queen of Swords energy is here. So the Queen of Swords energy here, she's detached. She's a mean bitch. She's been hurt. She's very smart, very intelligent, very strategic. The Queen of Swords energy, the Lady of Crowns energy is. Okay, she's an air sign woman. So, but this is his energy coming through with the Lady of Crowns. But look, the Knight of Crowns is here for her energy. So yeah, It's almost like somebody, because the swords deals with communication. It also deals with like gossip. It deals with the brain and stuff like that. Okay. It deals with a lot of swords energy. Is somebody that's very strategic, very smart, very head over heart. You get what I'm saying? They could come across as very cold, very calculating. So with this Knight of Swords and this Lady of Crowns energy, there is some type of argument or some type of mental sparing here. With the swords, I'm thinking of reputation too. So with the swords, I'm thinking of a reputation here. Okay. So somebody could be trying to I don't know if he's doing it to her or if she's doing it to him, but it's kind of like he has to defend his name. Like he has to defend his name with the Lady of Crown and the Knight of Crowns energy coming here. There is like a back and forth, like a arguments or battles or gossip. You know, someone could also be linking to the press or leaking to the public, like about like they're just trying to ruin his reputation in some type of way. Or somebody is trying to like I said, I don't know what he did, but that's the overall energy. It's like somebody is coming for somebody's reputation, or somebody is just trying to get somebody like they're trying to expose somebody's secrets, or it's giving a sparing. It's giving that with this Lady of Crowns and the Knight of Crowns energy. So the past energy is this Porter of Platters. Here's my thing. Because I know someone told me that he was going through a divorce. So here's my thing, okay? If you're trying to get money, right? Or you want this person to have a certain level of payout. If you ruin this person's reputation, or you ruin this person as far as like to the point to where they can't get a job anywhere, right? Because of something that you did. How then can this person pay you? It's just kind of like with it's just kind of like with let me see. Yeah. Jamie Foxx and Alice Huckstep. I'm gonna have to remember that. But it's just kind of like, if you ruin his reputation, or if you're trying to get him blackballed, or you're trying to get people to stop working with him, or you're trying to embarrass him in some type of way, how are you going to get the money? It's just kind of like with the R. Kelly case, like with the R. Kelly case, with the girls that's trying to blackmail him, or with, and you know, his wife, Kelly, I forgot what her name was, but his wife, she scammed R. Kelly out of a lot of money. It's so crazy though, because everybody is so focused on villainizing R. Kelly that they don't realize that these women that's coming forth are shiesty their damn self. They're not shit their damn self. Neither are their parents. But because he's a male, and because the media is telling the populace who to hate and who to hate on, right? And the woman is always supposed to be this innocent party, right? It's like nobody is really looking at or critiquing these families. They're not critiquing the women that he's with, because all of them ain't shit. It's like, it's not just R. Kelly. All of them ain't shit. R. Kelly's ex-wife lied and said that her children were going to college when they weren't, so that she can continue to receive $20,000 a month. But I don't see nobody calling her no shiesty, low-down ass bitch. They're so focused on demonizing R. Kelly, but ain't nobody talking about money-hungry ass, leeches ass bitches that these women are. Blackmail. So it's just like, the woman somehow is always the victim. She's always the victim. Take Cassie, for example. Cassie is really a fucking gold digger. Cassie is a whore. That is what she really is. Cassie was only upset. Cassie was never a woman's girl. Cassie, look, if you're sensitive, y'all probably gonna have to get off this live. Because I tell it like it is. My name is literally Queen of Blunt Truth. Cassie was a fucking whore. She was a whore. That's what she is. Cassie was never a woman's woman. Cassie would sit there right along with P. Diddy when P. Diddy would exploit other women, when P. Diddy would beat on other women. Cassie was there. She had no problem with it. Cassie only took a problem because she thought that P. Diddy would not snake her. She thought that P. Diddy would not snake her. That is the only reason why she crying foul right now and claiming to be a woman's woman. All these women caping for this bitch, and she's not even a woman's woman. She's not a woman's woman. The girl practically used, which is what women do, but nobody ever want to call women out on this shit. Everybody want to always act like women are so pure, women are so wholesome, women are so this, women are so that. Cassie used women the same way men use women. Cassie used women as a fucking cape to get a payout. She pretended that she was a girl's girl and used women to rally for her so she can get that motherfucking payout. She's not a woman's woman. Because Cassie was the same one when Cassie was the same one, a side bitch, when P. Diddy was with Kim Porter. She was there when P. Diddy was whooping Kim Porter's ass. She was there. If she was a real girl's girl, because women are so quick to cape for motherfuckers, especially if she's the preference. Because if Cassie was a black woman, if Cassie was a chocolate black woman, nobody, the cape wouldn't be on. There wouldn't, motherfuckers will be laughing. But because Cassie has this preference, she looks like the preference. She's ambiguous, right? She's non-black. She's thin, right? Now everybody want to have all this motherfucking fake ass concern. Now everybody want a Me Too bullshit. Me Too movement. Like, so it just trips me out, like, how people are so fake. Because, like, in my opinion, if you really cared, why does a person have to be attractive for you to care? If you really cared about, like, women being abused, or you really cared, or you really cared about the state of women and how women are treated and how society treats women, it shouldn't be based upon whether a bitch is fine or not. It shouldn't be based upon her race. It shouldn't be based upon whether she's skinny or fat. But a lot of society, they only care if you fit a certain look. And it's so weird because it's like, if you're too attractive, I remember there was this white girl. She was like 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. I just know that she was young, okay? And she was like, I've never seen no one look this perfect. Like, this girl was such a beauty. Like, I was like, wow, knockout. And she got bullied at school for being too attractive. So they were bullying this girl, trying to make her, humans are ugly. They were bullying this girl, trying to make her feel down about herself or feel ugly. And it's so sad because she was young. So she don't realize, she didn't have the mental strength to deal with that abuse from other students, from other people, because of how she can't help that she's super attractive. This little girl couldn't help that she fucking damn near looked like a fucking porcelain doll without not a stench of makeup on. Without, like, this is just because, when you're young and you're a kid, you don't really wear makeup like that. So, like, the girl got bullied really bad, right? Because she was too attractive. So the little girl ends up suiciding. She ends up killing herself. She was on the news. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Because it's like, people are cruel to each other. For what? I never, I had gotten bullied from the time I was in fucking kindergarten all the way to high school, and I still get bullied. I thought when I left fucking high school, I would never have to deal with bullying ever again, but I still get bullied. I get bullied. I get bullied at home. I get bullied in the fucking workforce. I get bullied. I get tore down. Still. So when people always like, oh, why you so cocky? Why you so, I gotta be. Because if I fucking don't be cocky, if I don't be confident, these people who constantly try to tear me down around the fucking clock would win. Because that's what they want me to do. They want me to hate myself. They want me to be insecure. They want me to be down. Just like now. I'm where I'm at right now because it's so motherfucking sabotage in the goddamn work field and in the goddamn home. I literally don't have any avenue, even with my own business that I'm trying to fucking build. My own tarot business that I'm trying to get. People fucking try to sabotage me there. You know? Or they always want something for nothing. You know, it's like, am I going to get an avenue where I don't have to deal with a motherfucker trying to sabotage me? Where? A motherfucker will be quicker to try to shut me down than to support me. It's crazy. Human beings are fucking cruel. Human beings are cruel. Even the motherfuckers that come and get fucking tarot readings who always try to act innocent are cruel. So, like, but women are always, everybody is always acting like women are these innocent fucking beings. They're not. They're not innocent. They plays on people's ignorance about the woman being innocent, docile, and always a fucking victim. These bitches make the choices. They make the choices that they make, thinking that they about to get something, thinking that they about to get something. And when they don't win, when it don't go their way, then they cry foul. A lot of people don't even know. Which is why you should do your research and mind your fucking business. Do your research and mind your business before you just go taking sides. A lot of people don't even know that Cassie fucking only broke up with P. Diddy, only left P. Diddy because he said that Kim Porter was his first and only love, and he will never love another woman like he loved Kim Porter. That is the reason why she broke up with P. Diddy. She did not break up with P. Diddy because he was beating her ass. She did not break up P. Diddy because they was having coke parties. She did not break up with P. Diddy because he was pimping her ass out and she was fucking to close out contract deals for her man. She was a bottom bitch. That's not why she broke up with P. Diddy. She broke up with P. Diddy because P. Diddy said that he was in love with Kim Porter. And what's up, Leonie? Humans always been wicked. If you know your history, if you look in history, humans have always been wicked. There's never been a time where human beings were ever pure. That shit is all concocted creation of ideals of fantasy land that human beings have pushed through religion, through television, through cartoons. That shit ain't real. When you go look up like the history of human behavior, human beings in their natural state, they are cruel. They are not fucking these high ethereal angelic beings. They're cruel. That is their baseline nature. They're cruel. They smile in your face. They use you. They're fake. That's human nature. They try to get the most for the least. That's human nature. They try to exploit the vulnerable. That's human nature. Go look it up. If you don't believe me, go pick up a fucking history book and go read it for yourself. The people who get pulverized, who get abused, have always been the vulnerable, has always been those humans or groups of people who are seen as weak, who cannot defend their fucking self. The most abused human beings on earth are children and elderly. Those are the most defenseless people. What does that tell you about humans? What does that tell you about humans where the most abused people are those who are vulnerable? The poor, children, and the elderly. What the fuck does that tell you about the humans for the most abused people to be the most vulnerable and defenseless? What the fuck does that the people who are taken advantage of the most are those who are ignorant, those who can't read, those who can't write. They're the easiest people to hoodwink, the easiest people to fucking control. This is part of the reason why in America the education system is deteriorating. The education system is not on its P's and Q's because a population that is ignorant, all this celebrity shit is fucking distractions. People who are fucking ignorant, they don't pick up a book, they don't read, they're always in the dark. This celebrity shit is distractions to distract you. People fighting over religion, distractions. People fighting over who's fat, who's skinny, who's this, who's that. Distractions, baby. Distractions. All distractions. To distract you from what the fuck is actually going on. The education system is deteriorating. This is where people should this is what people should really be caring about. We need to be asking these questions. Why in this country are we forced to eat poison called food? Because they put a lot of shit in food, your vegetables too. That's not for all you motherfuckers who like, well, I'm vegan, baby. They fuck with your vegetables too. Why ain't no questions about that? Or what about all this oversex shit? Everywhere you turn, billboard, movies, like social media, it's all sex. Twitter used to be a place where people used to talk about a whole bunch of shit. If you go on Twitter right now, you would think that you're on a Pornhub. I swear to God. Why ain't nobody protest? Why ain't nobody talking about that? Why ain't nobody protesting all this oversex shit? And then people wonder why sex is sold, sex is pushed. Being oversexed is pushed. And then people wonder why a motherfucker can't get their brains to something more complex outside of fucking a nut. People don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the fucking truth. They want to sit on their video games. They want to sit talking about sex all day. They want to sit objectifying the woman, looking at boobs, looking at butt, looking at legs. They want to sit and do this bullshit all fucking day instead of talking about some real shit. They want to sit and, oh my gosh, have you seen Housewives? Have you seen, like, you know what I'm saying? All fucking day. And then have the audacity to talk shit for why somebody else is wealthy versus why they not. I guarantee you those motherfuckers that's out there hustling and bustling, I bet you they ain't sitting on no video game all day. How much you want to bet? I bet you they ain't sitting watching pornos all fucking day. How much you want to bet? I bet you, I bet you they ain't sitting there, oh, how can I be a woman dressed like a whore and get all these likes and get all this and get all this, do all this, that. I guarantee you they ain't doing that unless a bitch getting paid. Like, I guarantee you. People really don't understand that, like, people really don't understand that the easiest way to control another human being is to keep them ignorant or to keep them focused on bullshit. I kid you not, I get disappointed because I'll be looking at the videos that go viral. I'll be looking at a lot of the shit that go viral. And don't get me wrong, it's nice to watch dance videos. It's nice to watch that shit. But why haven't I seen not one educational video that's went viral and got success? It's always these dumb ass ASMR videos, mindless shit. ASMR videos. It's always somebody dancing all day. No educational shit put in it. Nothing put in it, baby. Not unless it's to push death and destruction in Democrats. Which is the motherfuckers is the reason why the prices is going up. Gas is going up. Taxes is going up. Because of their policies. And ain't nobody putting two and two together because they weren't about trying to learn the next new dance. People, you can understand the mind frame, the mind state of a population by what the fuck is popular, what the fuck gets a lot of likes, what the fuck is hitting on the homepage. You can see where the state of the majority of people are by what is populous. And it's a bunch of mindless shit. Mindless shit. Watching people dance all day. Watching people eat. That's what be going viral. Something about sex. A bitch twerking her ass. Or bullying some big girl. Bullying a big girl. Bullying a big guy. Talking about fat people. As if skinny motherfuckers don't get diabetes, high blood pressure. I know a skinny motherfucker right now got kidney failure. and he's skinny. And let a lot of ignorant motherfuckers on here, let a lot of ignorant motherfuckers on social media who swear they better than people. Let a lot of these motherfuckers on social media tell it. Only big people are unhealthy. Let a lot of them tell it. I remember I had a live where, like, I was talking about this, about that girl, Kimora Simmons' daughter, one of her daughters, and she was dating that really old man, stuff like that. Like, the video cut out. And so they didn't hear the message. It was the most important message there was. They didn't hear the message. But the message was simply that a lot of people, if you're poor, right, they look down on you. You get what I'm saying? People worship money, worship celebrities so much, it's ridiculous. They look down on you when your favorite is a fucking coke addict. You sitting up here looking at your every day-to-day homeless person who's strung out on drugs, or people who are strung out on drugs. People will look down on them, dehumanize them, treat them any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But we'll sit up here and go worship a motherfucker who is no different from the motherfucker you just looked down on. That's how you know people are sheep. They will go and worship a motherfucker because they have money and some shit is painted nice. Baby, listen to me. There's dysfunction in every social class. Media, right, and the powers that be will have you think that because somebody's wealthy, somebody's emotionally whole. Because if you ever notice, a lot of people associate people having money, getting money, or being financially successful with having it together. There's a lot of people with mental health motherfucking issues that are rich. But somehow poor people always get the shitty end of the stick. There's a lot of fucking wealthy people who are scammers, who steal. But somehow the poor person is the only one getting the fucking stigma of a thief. There's plenty of poor people who don't steal. There's plenty. There's plenty of wealthy people who put hits out on people, who are murderers. But yet they get off because they got money and they got a little power. And the giant population puts wealthy people and celebrities on pedestals so much that they'll never think that that person is capable of such a thing. I swear, to hoodwink the average human being, all you got to do is dress nice, wear a suit, right? If you're a woman, make sure your hair is nice. Make sure you wear a little bit of makeup. Wear something professional, like you work at an office. You could be a goddamn serial killer. And most people will sit up there and put you on a pedestal because you have these social cues of eliteness or these social cues of wealth. And so a lot of people will fall and be hoodwinked and think that you have it made or you have it all together because they like to think that wealthy people don't have fucking issues. The number one suicidal motherfuckers got money. They suicide more than people who ain't got shit. Why is that? Why is that? Camilla, my readings is $13. I'm sorry, that's my TikTok for my private readings. If you want a private reading, right, and you ain't on TikTok, my private readings is $25 for one question. And then it's $60 for 30 minutes. And then it's $100 for an hour. Okay, those are my prices. The cheapest one is $25 for one question. I do donation-based readings. But like the lowest donation that you could give me is $5. And that's a very short reading. So if you want a detailed reading, you got it's $25 one question. Or it depends on how deep you want it to go. Because if you do donation one and it's $5, you get what you pay for. You're gonna get $5 worth of energy. What's up? But like a lot of people, put wealthy people and celebrities on pedestals. There's a lot of celebrities with mental health issues. There's a lot of celebrity and wealthy people with mental health issues. Narcissistic, miserable, unhappy. Okay? There's good and bad in every social class. The same way there's thieves and murderers and goddamn poverty class and druggies and junkies in poverty class, the same is true for motherfucking rich and wealthy. But because a person or celebrity, but because like take Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a motherfucking cokehead. And yet people love him. But he's a cokehead. Same way with Lil Wayne, and yet people love him and worship him. Like, just mindless. But we'll sit up there and go judge and look down on a poor person who has substance addictions. Just like your fucking favorites. Just like when one day y'all gonna realize people are people. People are people no matter what level of wealth. There's abuse and molestation and shit that goes on in wealthy families. That is not a poverty thing. You getting money is not going to solve that issue, baby. I'm telling you that now. That shit that requires counseling. All right? And some people are just fucking sick. It is what it is. Okay? Let's talk about it. People like to judge people if they hear a poor person, oh my gosh, this person sold their daughter sold and it is sick. But baby, humans been selling their daughters to men since the beginning of time. If you don't believe me, go look that shit up. Women were barter. Women were treated as barter since the beginning of time. If you are in this century and you are shocked when you hear shit about that, what the fuck do you think it is when families give their daughters away to marry their daughters off? Arranged marriages. What the fuck you think that is? What you think that is? What you think it is? See, when you put labels behind shit, people get distracted by labels. They get distracted by words. That ain't no different from a pimp selling a hoe. There's no difference. The family is selling their daughter to the highest bidder under the guise of arranged marriage. If you can go look in your religious text, it talks about it. I'm not lying. Truth is stranger than fiction. Truth is stranger than fiction. Go look it up if you don't believe me. I'm not lying to you. I'm not saying shit just to be mean. Go look it up. Go look it up. Because I take off the veil, I bless. I take off all this pretty unicorn ass shit that motherfuckers love to feel good mantras, and I tell you, I take off the veils. I take off the lies and deceptions, and because most people, I could tell a person, I could easily do a reading and easily tell a person some popcorn bullshit. I can do that easily. You know what I'm saying? I could do that easily. But I don't do that. I take off the veils. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, if a tarot reader came and a tarot reader was like, oh, this person is coming back, they realize what you meant to them and da. That's some superficial, scratch the surface ass bullshit. I can tell you based off the cards whether this person is on bullshit or not. Why this person is actually coming around. Because a lot of people going to tell you some political correct bullshit. They're going to tell you some political correct bullshit. They're going to tell you little white lies so that they can come back into your life. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. They're going to tell you little white lies, most humans, to get back into your graces so that they can use you some more. A lot of people sales pitch love to use you for whatever it is that they're trying to use you for. And it ain't just always money. If you have intelligence, if you have smarts, if you know the inner workings of shit, if you have emotional intelligence, if you have people intelligence, people use you for a lot of different things. If you know how to work on cars, if you know how to do X, Y, and Z, shit, people try to use me because I'm a tarot reader. People try to be my friend and get free tarot readings. Real talk. People use you for a lot of different things. And they'll use love and they'll use all type of shit to get, so that they don't have to give you shit, so that they don't have to pay, so that you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people like that in this world. A lot of people use relationships to get free fucking cleaning services, especially dudes. You know what I'm saying? Especially men. If you can get a maid, a chef, a nanny, a sex slave. You can get all 4 of those things and call her a wife. And dudes these days can get a maid, a chef, a sex slave, what was the other one? A nanny, and they can get a motherfucking provider. She's just under the label of wife. She's practically being pimped, but the lady don't know she being pimped because she's so sidetracked by I got a ring and I'm a wife. All you got to do is throw a label on something and people will fall. I swear to God, people call it a different name and people will fall for it. Call it a different name, dress it up, make it seem like it's luxury, and people will fall for it. I swear to God. Yes, Leonie. Yes. There's some. Look, I'm telling y'all, I just channeled. So there's something significant about the messages that I just said that's significant to this situation. What you just saw was channeling. Y'all see, I stopped even pulling the cards. But I want to see what's happening here, because I want to get into some description. I want to know, why the fuck is this girl vindictive like she is? Why is she vindictive? Why is she? Because like the lady of crowns is someone that has been through a lot of hurt. She's very cold. She's very detached. She don't play no motherfucking games. I want to know, like, what exactly is she? Is she a bitter baby mama? Is she a bitter ex-wife? Did he do something? Did he give her something? But why is she in this Queen of Swords, this Ice Queen energy? You get what I'm saying? Like, she's not playing with his ex-wife, ain't playing with him. Okay? But we've got this Porter of Platters here. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles energy here. So this is some type of offering. 5 of Crowns, y'all. It's crazy because when I see this Porter of Pentacles, it's kind of like a low ball offer. So I don't know if he tried to give her a low ball offer or what. And she was like, 5 of Swords energy. She was like, nah, we're not having that. You got me fucked up. So there's something about her where she could be, I don't want to say she's a blackmailer, but it's kind of close to blackmailing. Okay, so there's something about her where she is going for the jugular with the 5 of Swords energy. Like, she's going bar for bar, toe for toe. She's going for the jugular. She's not letting up with that 5 of Swords energy. Okay, so I feel like he's got a lot going on behind the scenes. He's got a lot going on behind the scenes, dealing with this divorce or dealing with some type of fallout or something, okay? All right. I don't know what he did, but this woman, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. The starry roof energy is here. So that, like, she could be an Aquarius. I keep picking up heavy on air sign. Aquarius is the strongest coming through. I don't know if she has Aquarius in her sun, moon, rising, or Venus. I don't know. Something, though, is very fishy about, like, this connection. So, but I want to see, like, because the future is the star here, which is hope restored. But because I'm channeling R. Kelly's ex-wife, and I'm channeling those chicks that you know, try to get payouts from R. Kelly, and because R. Kelly wouldn't give him no payout, then like they was singing like a canary, and that's how you got the Surviving R. Kelly series. Cause he wasn't paying them no hush money. He wasn't settling out in court. He stopped, the gravy train stopped, or he didn't want to be with them, and they got bitter and blackmailed his ass. So, oh, you won't pay up? Well, we about to start this Surviving R. Kelly series. That is the energy, okay? So he got some secrets. He's got some secrets. He's got some secrets. And she knows these secrets. She knows these secrets about this man. It's kind of like he's got to pay her some hush money, or he's got to keep her like in like this man, he got some this woman got dirt on this man. And it's kind of like anything you say or do will be held against you. That motherfucker, all he got to do is say one wrong thing, and she leaking this man's dirty laundry to the press. One wrong thing. Do one wrong thing, baby. She is literally milking she's milking this situation. I really want to know what happened. I want to do the foundation of it, but I kind of don't really care, because like this shit is juicy. The Eight of Cups coming through as the future, okay? The Eight of Cups coming through as the future. Is that the future? His energy, her energy. Okay. Overall energy. His energy, her energy, past, present, future, and the outcome. One more, I think. Yeah. The hope restored. Okay, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's giving a bargaining chip. It's giving a push and pull type of energy. But this man got she got something on this man. I'm telling you that now. And that's her weapon. His secrets is her weapon. So it's kind of like that she's controlling this man through threats, through like, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm channeling. Because like, so there's this guy. We going to call him AJ. Okay. And there's this girl. We're going to call her Sugar Bear. Okay. So AJ is being overly nice to Sugar Bear. And really, Sugar Bear can run his ass through the gamut. Because she's got something over him. And she can exploit the fuck out of him. She can exploit the fuck out of the situation. And get everything that she wants from the situation. Because he's at her mercy. Okay. Sugar Bear, he's being nice. Right? AJ is being nice to Sugar Bear. Because AJ needs Sugar Bear. Okay. I don't want to say all their business, but for certain things. So he's nice. AJ is nice when you got money. Okay. AJ is nice when it's close time for payday. He's super nice. He's super charming. Once you broke and ain't no money there, he's mean. He's cruel. He's all type of shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like his wife got him by the balls. Y'all know the male's scrotum is the most sensitive thing there is. She's got him by the balls. And she's not afraid to use what she knows or the secret. Y'all, this is giving straight P. Diddy vibes. Straight fucking P. Diddy vibes. So she knows a lot of shit about this man that could in his goddamn career. So she has the upper hand. Just like Sugar Bear has the upper hand over AJ, she has the upper hand over this Star Wars actor. So that means if he's smart, he's going to be on his best behavior. He's not going to piss. He's not going to piss her off unless he's got something more damning about her. And if she was smart, because that Five of Swords, y'all, all these swords energy here, there's something so inauthentic about their relationship. There's something inauthentic about their relationship. Y'all, this is like crazy. Let me go pee right quick though. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all, I'm back. I don't know. You seen the soul glow on my seat? Yeah, I did vote. Yeah, Camila, I'm doing one person today. I've got to write. I've got to write down the other celebrities you want me to do because I forget very quickly. I hate that, but I do. But she got something on that man. If he's smart, he be on his best behavior. And I know he hate that shit. Y'all, because I'm channeling Didy R Kelly, like, baby, this man got some skeletons. And it's crazy because when I looked him up, maybe it's because he's white, I don't know. Maybe that's, a cultural bias of mine, that I gotta fix. But I looked him up and he seems like he's a wholesome man. That's what he seems. I don't know nothing about him. But he just seemed like he was a wholesome man. But y'all, I'm telling you could say left wing, right wing is the same bird, but like the right wing has policies that lower gas prices, that make the stock market rise. The red states are doing better than the blue states. So it's not really the same. Their policies are not the same. There are ways of making the country better. The left wing has no evidence that they make cities better because every city that left wing takes over is ruined. Like Detroit, for example. Like Chicago, Illinois. How fucked up New York is. So left wing has a lot of dysfunction. It has so much dysfunction that people who are strongly left is running out of their own cities to go and move into right wing territory, into red states. So if the right wing is so much so the same bird as the left wing, then why are people who are so democratic and so left wing moving their asses to the red states that they claim that they're better than? A lot of left wing and a lot of Democrats claim to be better and smarter than conservatives. They claim to be better and smarter than Republicans, and yet they blue state asses over to red state territory, spreading the same policies, the same shit that ruined their cities. Let's call it what it is. It's not the same bird. They don't have the same policies, baby. One policy will put you in debt, will make you government dependent, poor, and literally they sucking up all your damn taxes. Taxing everything. Higher living. Higher prices, higher living, higher food, higher gas. You can't name me one blue state that's fucking functioning and not literally everybody is one cheeseburger away from poverty. You can't name me one fucking blue state. Not one. The only motherfuckers living nice, good, and large in blue states are the elites. The same motherfuckers that blue people tell you they're against. So if they are so against the wealthy class, like they say they are, why is it that the only motherfuckers who can live and be comfortable in blue states are the elites? Y'all gotta start using y'all goddamn common sense. Y'all gotta start, baby. No, they're not the same. Their policies are different. Their policies are different. What they push is different. Left wing push promiscuity, right? Hoe culture. They push hoe culture in poverty culture, right? Getting on government assistance, depend on me, free shit, right? Left wing pushes that shit, and in the same breath of them pushing hoe culture, they're also pushing abortion culture. Then after they tell you to be sexually free and irresponsible, that's going to cause unwanted children. Oh, that's going to cause STDs. After that, they push to you abortion. Baby, they're not the same. They're not the same. Red conservatives is more God-centered. They're for smaller government. They're not the same. The left wing is for bigger government. There's a lot of people who vote Democrat and don't even know their fucking values. Every time I hear somebody talk, I'm like, bitch, you're a conservative. You're a left wing. They be like, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Everything you just said is left wing, is right wing value system. So why are you voting Democrat? Because motherfuckers don't do their research. That's why. People don't do their research. If you are God-centered, you for the family, you for marriage, you for smaller government, you're for lower taxes, you are a fucking conservative. Yeah. You are a fucking conservative. People that's always talking about, oh, we need to get our educations, we need to get our degrees, school choice, poor kids should be able to go into private schooling, That's what the Republicans are for. If you do your research and stop always focusing on identity politics, you might learn something. Because that's how Democrats fool people. They fool people with, ain't nobody more racist than a fucking Democrat. There is nobody more sexist and disrespectful toward the female than a fucking Democrat. But so many people allow themselves to be fooled. They don't know shit. They don't, all a motherfucker got to do is throw a celebrity in your goddamn face. Or talk about Black Lives Matter and you falling for the shit. You ain't doing no research. None. It's racist as hell for the Democrat to think that all black people are need affirmative action and all black people are poor and all black people are this and that. That's racist as fuck. There's helly black people that don't live in the hood. There's helly black people that speaks clear fucking English. That don't like hood shit. That don't like nigga shit. But yet the Democrat will push this stereotypical ass shit, which is racist. And niggas are so caught up in this hating cops, hating whites, pulling this goddamn identity politics ass shit that they cannot see that the Democrats ain't for you, nigga. They can't see it. Because all they got to do, all the left people got to do is promise you free shit. Ain't nothing in life free. I keep trying to tell motherfuckers ain't nothing in life free. Somebody is paying. And it's your ass, because that's why them taxes is fucking high. That's why them gas prices is fucking high. That's why. Your ass ain't nothing free. You're paying for it. If you think the government is giving you something free, you are ass lost. Where are they getting the money from to give you free shit? Think about it. We ain't even going to talk about how some Americans, under the guise of we want freedom for all, is going around funding these fucking terrorists attacking other countries. Because they want a stakehold. They helping bad people in other countries. I picked this shit up intuitively. And a lot of Americans are just oblivious about the world that's not America. A lot of Americans are fucking lost. They're lost. I was shocked that Trump even won, y'all. Matter of fact, I did a video where I said who is going to be our next president. I did a tarot reading. Somebody asked me, well, how do I know you're not a scam? Well, go watch that motherfucking who's going to be the next president. I got a video with a prediction on who's going to be the next president. I have a whole video. I got a whole fucking catalog. Celebrity readings. I repost shit. See, it came to pass. It came to pass. It came to pass. I did a Cardi B reading. And I was like, Offset is using Cardi B for her fucking money. Like, I had a reading on if it was under if Nicki Minaj and Offset got together. That's the title of the video. Come to find out, after I did that video, some shit leaked in a blog that Offset was using Cardi B for her money and funneling her fucking money. If you don't know if I'm legit, go watch those fucking celebrity readings. And I repost when my shit comes to pass. So go look it up. If you don't, that's the evidence, baby. That's the evidence. President. Who's the next president? Who's going to be the next president? It's in my motherfucking video catalog. Go look it up. I did the prediction on who I thought was the next president, described the motherfucker, described situations. I even fucking predicted an assassination. Go look it up. I predicted an assassination before the assassination fucking happened. Go look it up. It was a witch hunt. Go look it up. If you don't know if I'm not legit, baby, I got a whole catalog for you to go look it up. A whole catalog. Showing that I'm legit. Offset is bad with money, Terry. A lot of girls don't know. A lot of guys too. But men can still gold dig off of you even when they're already wealthy. You know what's more than motherfucking, what's better than his money is more money. Man could pimp. What do y'all think pimps is? Pimps could have a lot of money or a lot of wealth and they still going picking up hoes to get more money off of them. Just because a man has money don't mean he's not gonna go dig your ass. He's not gonna use you. That just because there's niggas that use bitch like 50 Cent and Cuban Link. And a lot of guys will fool women and make women think that her looks isn't currency, and it is. Cuban Link, if nobody knew, if 50 Cent got so much more attention, more of his shit got brought to light. If people didn't know about Power, they found out about Power because of him fucking with Cuban Links. Because Cuban Links is a bad bitch. A lot of men will convince you that your looks ain't currency. But when you look fucking good, you bring more attention to his brand. You're a walking, fucking talking mannequin. When you look good as a woman, other bitches want that man. And men love a bunch of bitches. So you're also bringing more women to that nigga. You making that man look good. But yet women, because they like listening to men who are not going to tell you the truth, men will always fucking tell women half truths. They're not going to tell you the full truth because they don't really want to have to pay. They don't want to put a foot in their mouth and have to pay. You see what I'm saying? They want to be able to get women at discounts. Even some of the most men that pioneer for women. He's still a man. There's a conflict of interest there. So he's not going to put his shoe in his mouth. He's going to tell you half truths because that man still got to get pussy himself. That man still want the bad bitch on a discount. He still want a bad bitch on a discount even if he got money. So he's not going to tell you the whole entire truth because he's a fucking man. He's a man who fucks women. So there's a conflict of interest there. And yet women be soaking up everything men say, their advice on how to be women, how to move, baby, the only motherfucker you should be taking any advice from is from Shira 7. Real talk. Or motherfucking Princella. Them are women who's dated men, who's mastered the art of fucking man. Them are the only ones that you should be taking dating advice from. Men are going to tell you half truths. They're going to tell you half truths with a lie. Because there's a conflict of interest there. They still have to get vagina themselves. They also don't want to pay high price for vagina. So they're going to tell you half lies. Like when they say your looks ain't currency, your looks don't matter, that's a lie. When they tell you your smarts don't matter, that's a lie. The same nigga that's telling you your smarts don't matter is the same nigga that's about to get with you. You about to help him build his motherfucking business. He about to get rich off of the same intelligence that he's telling you doesn't fucking matter. Men get helly benefits from women. You stroke that man's ego by just sending him a text back. I swear to God. She spoke. And them same men will make you feel like your time or you responding to their ass don't matter. Don't count for shit, baby. And women just sitting there listening, lost as fuck. I see so many pick Misha ass channels. I be like, this bitch, she shouldn't be even speaking. She shouldn't even be talking. I'd rather be by myself than to get pimped by a man. I'd rather be by my motherfucking self. I'm too smart to be with a fucking man. I'm not dumb. Motherfucker, a man want to be in my life, he got to be a benefit to me. It ain't about to be no, oh, well, I can do this for you, that for you. What can you do for me, sir? What benefits do you have for me to fuck with you? The thing about me is I am cool I could do battle by myself. A man is not no goddamn benefit. He's a liability. And that's the fucking truth. I see so many women ran into the ground by men. It ain't funny. He embarrassing her reputation, making her look dumb. I've seen it over and over and over again. If I wanted to look halfway retarded in front of the public eye, I'd get a man. Real talk. All that relationship, marriage, children shit that they be selling women, Ponzi schemes. The shit is not what they hype it up to be. I'm telling you that now. I live in the real world. It's not what they hyped up to fucking be. A lot of women live on these ideals and these fairy tales. They ain't looking. You see your home, you see 3 of your homegirls. All of them pregnant, tired, ran down. Some of them got married, and they doing most of the workload. And that's what you consider a fairy tale? Adding more work to your plate? Man, get the fuck out of here. You, baby. Get the fuck out of here. The 10 of Cups energy is here as the outcome. So, like, the 10 of Cups is giving me it's like where someone is, like, selling this image of like happiness or selling this image of like, oh, everything's fine type shit. 10 of Cups is about like the energy of 10 of Cups is like basically it's Pisces card, but it's like where somebody, they want all their ducks in a row. They just want, you know, damn near perfection. Like they want to give off the image that, you know, they're happy, everything's good, everything's, y'all, when I tell y'all, heterosexual relationships are a fucking social media post. Y'all remember that lady I'm trying to think. There was a lady who I don't know how to put this, but it's basically they're selling an image of perfection. Okay. A lot of heterosexual couples on social media likes to sell. I only like literally one couple, one social media couple. And it's only because I feel like they reflect what heterosexual relationships really are. Okay. The truth, not the image, not the fantasy, the fucking truth. Okay? I only like one social media couple. Out of all the social media couples, they're the only ones I like. There's a lot of like social media where they could give off this image of perfection and give off this image of like ideal family, ideal couple, ideal man, ideal woman, right? And then you find out that the lady gets killed by her boyfriend, and they had a couple social media couple account. There's a chick, I can't think of his name, but like he's always promoting his wife on social media. He's always saying she's beautiful. Y'all, men got games for days. He always saying she's beautiful. And he does this for his wife. And then come to find out, he's on one of these radio shows. I wish I knew their names, y'all, but he's a black guy. And his wife, I don't know if you would consider her light-skinned. She's light-skinned to me. More of a caramel light skin. But come to find out, like, he has a second wife. So the girl is sharing. So the girl is sharing him. And he beats her ass. But he's online, every video post he makes, praising this girl, saying that's his queen, saying, but that shit happens a lot. But behind closed doors, when the motherfucking cameras is off, he blackening her motherfucking eye. And the girl is sitting there covering for that nigga. Happens all the time. Oh no, it's nothing. Just like, oh no, it's nothing. It's nothing. Just like Cassie. Just like Cassie, after she got her ass beat, he sends her on, and women can be bought, baby. He sends her on a nice fancy vacation, and she has to stay there till her eyes heal. Y'all think Cassie during those times ever said anything about, hell no. Women hide and cover and protect the male's reputation while all he does is embarrass her ass. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Okay, Leonie, we look, this is the thing. Women are always trying to not hold women accountable. They always want to see women as these little fucking girls. Cassie, all that, even if she got drugged, she stayed with that man for 10 years. So at what point is she a participant and not a victim? I don't want to hear none of these excuses, because if a man beats my ass, bitch, I'm getting out of Dodge. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I don't give a fuck if I got to be homeless. I'm going to be homeless. I don't care. At what point is the woman a willing participant? A lot of women are willing participants. The man, he put his hand, the men are degrade that, and this is why a lot of guys think women like abuse, because it doesn't make a lick of sense. Why would you go back? He beats your ass, he tears you down, and you go back to him. You bail him, you send him to the cops, and then you take him, and then you say, no, I don't want to, you drop the charges. That don't make sense. And then you get your ass beat again. And then you go, you cry, you do this, you do that, and then you come back for more ass whoopings. And you are confused. You are confused. Why he keeps doing this to me? Some women believe that if a man beat their ass, they believe that that means their coochie is good. I swear. If the man can't leave her alone, they think that means that her. No, let me tell you something. A man that, your vagina may be very well good, but a man that is coming back to you, let me put you on game. A man that is coming back to you, or is very controlling and stalkerish, that's because, one, you ain't got no boundaries. You don't have no boundaries. Two, he likely was already showing signs that he was crazy. And you just kept allowing, you kept going back. You kept going back. The man ain't wrapped tight, and he's emotionally unstable, and he's likely a narcissist. Narcissists don't really love, baby. There's a lot of narcissists who will stalk you and everything for control, to get control over you. Not because they love you. If a narcissist tell you they love you, replace love with use. I can use you. That if you his biggest dummy, if you are that narcissist's biggest dummy, of course he's not going anywhere. It ain't got shit to do with love. If I'm in a relationship with a man, and that man gives me everything that I want, hell no, I ain't leaving. It ain't got shit to do with love. If I could cuss him out, beat him up, get everything I want, he's a doormat. Most humans are not leaving benefits. I'm letting you know that now. Most humans are not leaving another human that gives them a bunch of benefits. Most humans ain't doing it. The man is going back to you because you his biggest dummy. The man is going back to you because he can walk all over you. He can cheat on you, walk all over you, and you'll take him back. That is why he stays. He stays because you're his bottom bitch. It has nothing to do with love. nothing to do with love. He'll sales pitch you love. He'll sales pitch you love to make sure you're still delusional. But it has nothing to do with love. I can tell you that now. Nothing to do with love. Men will sales pitch you love to get your thing, get that thing, get that kitty cat. And they'll sales pitch you love so that you can continue to mule for him. We've got a thing going on. I'm sorry, y'all. If I'm too loud, just turn down y'all volumes. I'm sorry. Yeah, most women are pick-me's. That's why when Princella, all this shit, all these downloads that I'm getting has something to do with this with this relationship. I'm letting y'all know that now. Okay. But these story times, that means that's the energy in their relationship. It's not just me talking about myself or getting off topic. All this shit is psychic downloads that is relevant to their situation. But that man got some secrets. I'm telling you that now. I don't know if he's a woman, but we're going to find out. I don't know if he's a woman beater. I don't know what it is. But he's got some type of secret that old girl got over him, and she's using it to her fucking advantage. When I tell y'all, I don't see no love cards here. No cups, but one. I see a lot of swords. And then 5 of Swords is the most darkest card here. Knight of Swords can also be dark. I don't see no love here. Oh, 8 of Cups is there as well. But 8 of Cups ain't really a I love you card. 8 of Cups is not really I love you. This is when a couple is in separation, or when a couple is like, it's like there's no love here, baby. Maybe superficial expressions or image when they're out in public, but there's no love here. It's a bunch of swords. And swords is not a good thing to get when you're talking about relationships. If you got a bunch of swords, that's not a good thing. Air signs. Air signs. But I'm going to see, like, why she's this way. I'm going to see, like, what's going on with all this, okay? But air signs or a lot of swords is not a good thing to get in love. I'd rather you get pentacles than motherfucking swords. It's a lot of swords. There's a detachment here. And then the dark one, the death card, Scorpio. Y'all, I swear, it's giving scandal like a motherfucker. I don't know if he put his hands on her. I don't know if he got caught. Like, something sinister that could ruin his reputation. And it's like, y'all, something sinister. And it's like having to clean something up. But she got something over this man. Why is she in this cold, calculating energy with this man, ancestor spirit guys? Why is his ex-wife in this cold? 7 of platters. So what this tells me, 7 of platters, is someone that is investing. I don't know if she was with him when he didn't have nothing. Okay, because this 7 of Pentacles is basically someone that's investing in someone or investing in something and waiting for a return on investment. So this woman may feel old. She may feel played. She may feel like she could have been like, I don't know how many times he's been married. But if she's his first marriage, it's kind of like she's been like, yeah, it's no love in this connection. But it kind of looks like, I don't know if she's a celebrity like he is or what. But it's definitely giving the energy of a starter chick or a builder wife, a builder woman. This girl was a pick-me. This girl was a pick-me. She could have covered up, like, she tried to protect his, like, reputation, or she tries to cover up his, like, shenanigans. Like, it's kind of like what Nicki Minaj does. How Nicki Minaj, she be paying off, like, when people bring receipts on her husband, she be paying them off, or settling out of court, or, you get what I'm saying? Like, paying people to recant, to recant some type of truth, or some type, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of energy that she's on. But it's just kind of giving this energy of struggle of. It's the Seven of Pentacles is like she felt strung along. She felt played. You know, she could have given a lot to the situation and got nothing to show for it. Or she could have given a lot of investment. Seven of Pentacles. She could have put up some money for this man too. Now, I don't know if he's let's see if he's good with money. Is this guy, this Star Wars. Is he good with money? How is he with money? Hell no. Queen of Wands and the Up So Downer. Yeah. I don't know if he's a provider. Y'all, it's giving Offset vibes. I'm not going to lie to you. It's giving Offset vibes. So, I don't know. It's kind of like he has money, but like it's like, because the Hangman, the up so downer is someone that needed to take a pause to look at something from like a different perspective. Like, but it's not a good card to get when it comes to finances, because it's kind of like you're in a financial bind, or like you're not doing financially well for yourself. The Queen of Wands is a good card to have, but the Queen of Wands, when you talk about finances, she's a spender. She's money go in and out of her hand like it's nothing. So with this upside downer and this Queen of Wands, so even if he was financially like good, he may have needed money for a project, or he may have needed more money. She may have fronted him the money, or she may have been like there for him, like almost like a secretary or something like that, to help build something for him. And she feels like he owes her. She wants a return on her investments with the Seven of Pentacles energy here. Okay. Yeah. Look, the fairy wagon, the chariot, the one who stayed behind. So she could have put herself on a back burner to invest in him, or she could have put her, I don't know if they got kids or not, but it's the energy is she's putting herself on a back burner. Okay. Cancer energy and the one who stayed behind. So this is the one when everybody else is going off to their careers. It's kind of like the energy, the one that stayed behind is the energy of like, let's say you took care of everything in the background while that person went to school. Okay. And once that person went to school, and once that person got it to a level of success, they were supposed to take care of you while you went and chased your thing. Okay. Like, that's the energy. Kind of like a starter wife, or a build a chick, or a build a bear. Okay. How old was Emma? But it's definitely giving this energy like she could have put something on hold for the family, or put something on hold so that he could like thrive. She could have decided to invest in him over investing in herself with this death card here, rebirth. What did he do, Ancestor Spirit Guys? What did he do exactly that, like, other than the Seven of Pentacles that pissed her off? What did he do? The Empress. Another woman is involved. She could be a Libra or a Taurus. The Empress. And the Empress is bigger than the Queen. So, yeah, there could have been infidelity here. I don't know if they got kids. This is the Mother card. Oh, there's a 10-year gap. Yeah, this is the mother card. So, give me more what he did. It's kind of giving the energy that she's putting more work in the relationship than he has. But the Empress card is a woman. Yeah, it's a third party. Three of Pentacles and the Empress here. It's a third party. So he could have been a serial cheater. A woman could have claimed she was pregnant because the Empress is a pregnancy card. A woman could have claimed that she was pregnant. Okay. Could have been messing with somebody on the job because the Pentacles is here. So three of Pentacles. In my eyes, whether it's upright or whether it's reverse, is third party. Okay. Yeah. The Three of Pentacles, though, and the Empress. Yeah. It's kind of like she was pulling she was like she was carrying most of the relationship. But it's kind of like she was being more of a mule, or she was being a more workhorse, or she was putting in more time in the relationship. And it's kind of like like he had basically more free time to mess around. He had more free time to... Infidelity is here. Okay. Possible pregnancy outside of the marriage. And another woman is here, the High Priestess. This man is hiding bitches. He may have even, like, took some of their money to give to some of these side women or give to some of these. I wonder, did he, like, participate in prostitution? Like, did he participate in, like, buying prostitutes? Or... Yeah, I'm telling y'all, this is giving so much P. Diddy and R. Kelly energy. It's not funny. It's not funny. But he doesn't come off as that type. Like, when I see his picture, he doesn't come off as that type. He looks like a nerd. He looks like, I ain't gonna say he look like a nerd, but he looks like he's green. He doesn't come off as the type that, like, is a serial cheater. Or he doesn't come off as that type. Yeah. It's kind of like she's really hurt about cheating. A lot of cheating. But I see the Ten of Cups as the outcome here. So, I don't know if she's still going to be covering for him. Because that's family. That's reunion. But, baby, she knows some shit. Why was the Five of Swords there? What's up with that Five of Swords, Ancestor Spirit guys? Let's get clarity on that. The Lovers. Y'all, this remind the Lovers. This man is definitely a cheater. Definitely third party energy. Most definitely. It's kind of like she was in a marriage all by her motherfucking self. Why is he behind? Why is he not on the scenes anymore, Ancestor Spirit guys? Why? Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. We have the Ace of Crowns here. Clarity and truth here. Like I said, it's definitely giving this energy or new ideas or new beginning. It's definitely a Nine of Cups energy, wish fulfillment, okay? With the moonlit spell, the moon. It's kind of like he's trying to wait for something to blow over. With this Ace of Crowns and this Nine of Cups energy, the moon and the one who went in the fairy and the Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of like he's trying to clean something up, okay? He's trying to either clean his image up or he's trying to wait till some shit passes over. Sometimes when men are like, their careers start slowing down or their money starts slowing down, they ain't getting as much endorsement deals and stuff as they used to, they can kind of take it out on the wife. They can kind of take it out on the kids. They take it out on the family that's closest to them or that's around them the most when shit is not going like how they want to go. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like their time has passed and they may be struggling getting gigs or something like that. Or it's just like their pinnacle of success. You know, what goes up must come down. I don't know if this guy thought that he was going to be an actor forever, but it's kind of giving that energy of like we're NBA players. Like they get those $1 million endorsement deals. The average athlete career, I think, lasts 5 to 7 years. I think. Okay. And then they go bankrupt after 5 to 7 years. But it's kind of like, you know, some shit is short-lived. So it's kind of like when you reach a pinnacle of success and you get all that money and you get all that buzz and stuff like that, you want to take that money and build other businesses with it. You get what I'm saying? You want to take that money and invest in stocks and bonds. You want to take that money and like create different brands. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's this one girl called Drew Barrymore. And I think Drew Barrymore used to be an actress. And Drew Barrymore now, the girl is a fucking, her business, she's a crock pot maker. I was shocked. She's a crock pot maker now. And her shit look like it's A1. Look, high quality. I'm gonna get Drew Barrymore shit. But Drew Barrymore went from an actress to a motherfucking homemaker. Now she's selling crock pots for a living. In business, that's really what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a smooth transition. Once you've reached the pinnacle of something, whether that be acting, whether that be singing, whatever it is that you do, right? Or athleticism, you need to be creating businesses with that money, not just spending and being a consumer, but you need to be creating business. You get what I'm saying? You need to learn how to do that, okay? You get millions of dollars, you need to, you know, get in stocks and bonds, buy up shares. You need to also like get into the whole market, vendor, you know, selling different things, creating an online business. You need to have at least 3 other streams of income, getting endorsement deals, creating a YouTube channel. You can get paid doing YouTube channels. Like, it's so much shit that you can do. Like, but if you think that that one stream of income is going to like last you, like when that business fails, or if that business goes under due to some type of economic crisis, right? In the economy, like, you got to have backup plans. You got to have a backup plan for a backup plan for a backup plan. So for him, I feel like he kind of failed in that. And I'm saying that because he's in this hangman energy for his money. So it's kind of like he didn't have backup plan after backup plan after backup plan. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't prepared for his ship to sail. He wasn't prepared. He thought that he was always going to be up here. He thought, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, he's definitely trying to reinvent himself in some type of way, or repackage himself, because we've got 3 new beginnings here. 3. How does he feel? Let's get into the foundation, and this is gonna be the end of the reading. Okay. How does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? But yeah, I feel like he could be taking out his frustrations. Like, he's not coping too well with change. He could be taking out his frustrations out on the family or out on her. Porter of Crowns. And this is why I try to tell women, don't be so quick. Well, he's good, baby. If he loses his job tomorrow, that same man who was Obama, who acted like Obama, that same man about to turn into Ike fucking Turner. Different situations bring out different aspects of people's personality. Like, people can change on you like this. So if you putting all your hopes and dreams into a person, into a marriage, I feel sorry for you, because it only take one person to change their goddamn mind and leave your ass in the grass. I remember one girl, she was like, you know, she don't want to be a single mom or whatever. You know, she's going to marry before she carries. And I'm like, it's a lot of women who marry before they're carried. It's a lot of women that marry before they carry. And guess what? They end up being single mothers. And guess what? Their husband of theirs that they glorified so much are deadbeat dads. in an instant. So I told her, if you are that dedicated to not being a single mom, we're not even going to talk about the wives who are married and still single mothers. And it's crazy because there's a study that says that women who are single moms, but they don't have no boyfriend or no husband, they're happier. They're happier than women with a man, than women with a husband. And people wonder why I say if I wanted my life to be cursed, I get a man. People wonder why I'm saying that. I'm not joking when I say that shit. Because society sales pitch to women that men are going to make them happy, make them whole, make their life, be their knight in shining armor. And it's just not true. When you date enough men, you'll see that. I don't give a fuck if he's poor, rich, super rich, mega. A man is a goddamn man. He's a man. Don't matter. So I was not surprised when I seen that study. Any woman that was surprised when they seen that study is lost and in Delulu land. All it takes is for you to critically think. Is a person happier when they add more workload to themselves? Is a person happier when it's two people in a relationship, yet one person is doing 90% of the workload? Is a person happy? If any bitch is telling you that because bitches be complaining about their jobs that they got to go clock into. About them working. So I know for a fucking fact you are bitter that you got to carry 90% of your goddamn relationship because you be bitter about an 8-hour shift on the job. You can't fool me. If you was a motherfucker who really was in love with work, you wouldn't be complaining when you clock in on the work clock. I know you bitches is miserable in these goddamn marriages having to do all that goddamn labor. I know they miserable. I know it. Then you got to go to work too and pay half the bills, and some of these bitches is paying all. They just got a nigga just breathing around. Just literally just breathing. That's all that motherfucker, that's all he doing. And they'll come to you, I'm happy. Bitch, stop lying. You bitches ain't even happy clocking in on the clock. Get it, stop lying. Who you fooling? I'm so happy I got married. Most of these women, all they got is a ring to brag about. That nigga out here embarrassing these bitches. Embarrassing these women. She's coming home. She's going to work slaving, coming home slaving too. All that nigga do sitting on the couch like this. I know, y'all, I can't tell y'all how many readings I've done. I've done so many women's readings, right? Personal readings. They don't tell me anything. I just pull cards. They don't tell me anything. They don't ask any questions. I just pull the cards for most of them. And they look at me stunned. Stunned. That I know that. How did you know that? They don't tell me anything. That's another thing. If you want to know if a psychic or a tarot reader is real, just call one or book a reading with them. Get the cheapest reading, all right? Book the reading with them. Don't tell them anything and just tell them to read you. Just tell them to read you. That's how you know. So you got the Porter of Crowns here. And the Two of Crowns. Y'all, this man, they are not what they seem. I'm telling you now. So if people think they got the perfect little marriage or they're a social media post. The prettiest thing about their marriage is the goddamn picture. Swear to God. Two of Swords and the Porter of Crowns is here. Heavy on the third party. Heavy on the third party. A lot of crowns. Communication issues. Say what you mean what you say. What's coming in the future for this person? Oh, yeah, this is supposed to be the foundation. Yeah. There's a lot of deception, or there's a lot of, like, getting with somebody under false pretenses. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that. And then the secret way, 11. This is like light at the end of the tunnel type of energy. There's a lot of like, somebody agreed to shit that they didn't really want to do. Because it got the Porter of Swords and the Two of Crowns. Somebody got this energy of people pleasing. Libra energy in the building. The Two of Crowns is Libra energy. Very indecisive. Very people pleasing. Like someone agreed to something that they did not really want to do. Okay? But they may have felt like that they had to do it for their family. Or they may, like, this is someone that is always just agreeing to shit because they don't want people, like a Libra energy. Likely the Virgo. Because somebody said that he was an Aries. Aries don't give a fuck. Likely the Virgo. The Lord of Platters. The Lord of Platters in the Secret Way, which is number 11. Somebody's a Libra. Somebody got some Libra, got some mediator, compromise, some type of Ashanti energy. I'm telling y'all, them motherfucking nice girls, they get dogged the worst. Men dog nice girls the worst. The more nicer she is, I know that nigga ain't shit. The more nicer she is, I know the more ain't shit that man is. She about to be taken for a ride. Every time I see a very nice, I said, I bet you her boyfriend narcissistic, probably dangerous, probably beat her ass. I'm telling you. Every time. Thank you. Every time. I know. The women that are super nice, super understanding, really earth angel, angelic like, get the worst fucking men. A narcissist love a gullible woman who thinks world is just, oh, so beautiful, gumdrops. Ooh. Understanding, compassionate. Like a nigga take a girl like that for a ride. Do you hear me? I already know that she probably attract a lot of ain't shit niggas. Because I'm going to tell you something now. Men only respond to consequences. Men only respond to consequences and fear. Ain't nobody fearing no woman who, oh yeah, I'll get that for you. Ain't nobody fearing no woman like that. Oh yeah, I'll help you. Oh yeah, I'll support your rap career. I know, y'all. And then if y'all like me, where I watch a lot of murder shows. I'll be watching those shows to see what not to fucking be. Every last woman that ever her life got taken away from her, she's been played really bad. Every woman, every time. Oh, yeah, sweet. Some of them are real successful, too. They're really successful. They really. Like, soft-spoken, just sweethearts. I'm just like, poor baby. She about to get the worst man. I'm telling y'all, when people see shit, I see shit different. And then if the girl is toxic, I'm like, I know that girl, if she toxic or what, which ain't really toxic, but if she toxic, I know she got the best man there is. I know it. If she talk about when a man be like, well, what you gonna do for me? Or she don't believe in no motherfucker. Well, if you pay me, I'll pay you. If you spoil me, I'll spoil you. She don't believe in that shit. I know she got the best man there is. I know that lady got that man cooking, cleaning, got that man fixing on her car, got that man doing everything. She's a bitch. I know he doing everything. Everything. I don't see shit the same way most people see it. When most people see an Ashanti, we're going to say an Ashanti. When most people see an Ashanti, they think that she's got the best man ever. And them Ashantis get the worst men. Baby, they end up on the motherfucking channel news. I guarantee you that girl that wouldn't get that man her taxes, she used to live in the same apartment complex that I lived in. She didn't get this man her taxes. This lady was a mother of 4, and none of the kids was his. So this was her boyfriend. So her boyfriend wanted her tax money, and she told him no, and he murdered her. And I told my mom, I said, how much you want to bet he from Chicago? How much you want to bet? And that's where the fuck he was from, Chicago. I guarantee you that lady was a sweetheart. That lady was either a sweetheart just for him, because there's some women, they're only sweethearts towards men. You know, they're snakes and underhanded with other people. They're only sweet and nice towards men, okay, that they're trying to be with. So, like, but I guarantee you she was sweet to that man. Guarantee. Yeah, but there's definitely this energy where one person centered like a Kyla Pratt. Like, this person was a Kyla Pratt. Somebody was a Kyla Pratt. It could have been him or it could have been her, but it's likely her, okay? Because I'm telling you, if he's an Aries and she's a Virgo, it's likely her. Virgos are people of service. Virgos go above and beyond, okay? Even if they're toxic, they go above and beyond, okay? So it's like everything is about what he wanted when he wanted, okay? Now, I could be wrong. The energies could be the other way around. He could have been the one self-sacrificing and making it all about her. Yeah, Leonie, both can be toxic. But in this instance, as crazy as it sounds, in this instant, crazy as it sounds, because I was talking my shit in the beginning. This is why I pull cards. As crazy as this sounds, like, she's very vindicated. Like, she's in the right to like be bitter or to quote unquote blackmail, but it ain't really blackmail. It's kind of, you gonna pay for all the times I did X, Y, and Z. And she's a Cassie. It's kind of like she's getting what is rightfully hers, that he was supposed to. You get what I'm saying? She kind of feels like something was like stolen. She feel like something was like stolen from her, if that makes sense. Like he's an energy siphoner. He's almost like a jet rebel. Not completely like a jet rebel, but like he's like a jet rebel in a sense where Jet is a energy siphoner. He's a youth stealer. Okay? So, like, and women really be romanticizing this shit. Giving up their careers or stepping down in the spotlight, like what Whitney Houston tried to step down and lower herself and dim her light so that Bobby his ego could be blown up. There's something about this man where he don't even like to be corrected. He don't like to be corrected. He don't like to be outsmarted. Like, he don't like to be, like, it's something about that. But this woman, she's just giving, like, whatever he wanted. Like, she gave. Like, that's what she's giving. Like, if he wanted to focus on his career and they moved to another state, like, she was going with him. She was going to put herself on the back burner and center him and what he's trying to do. She was going to invest, put up the money, whatever it was, she was going to do for him. That's the energy, okay? That is the energy, all right? Very, like, kind of like how my grandmother was, because my grandmother, like, if my granddaddy didn't like you, she didn't like you. It's kind of like she just did not have her own mind. She did not have her own, like, voice. It's kind of like if her husband didn't like you, she didn't like you. You know what I'm saying? If her husband liked greens, she liked greens. Like, whatever his opinion or whatever it was, my grandmother was just agreeable. Okay. We have the Porter of Wands as the advice. All right. My grandmother put up with a lot. She put up with a lot. I don't know if it's out of love or it's out of survival. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got all these kids and I'm a poor woman. Where the fuck I'm gonna go? Like, I don't know. She could have did it out of love. She could have did it out of survival. Okay. Or because their money and stuff was tied together. All right. She also could have did it because she worshiped the man. She put him on a pedestal. He could do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? So with this Page of Wands energy coming through, as the advice, right? It's saying a need for somebody like to go for it, to explore, to reignite the sparks. I feel like he got with her or he married her because like she would build his, like, how can I put this? How can I put this? Let's say a man seen a woman, right? And let's say he seen she was smart. He seen that he don't even have to be attracted. Men don't have to be attracted to you for real. A man will get with a woman he cannot stand. He'll get with a woman that's not sexually his type because, oh, she's got a degree. Oh, she's got this. Oh, she's got that. Oh, she can build my empire for me. Da, 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 da. All right. They'll get with you based off of how much of an asset you are. They don't have to like you. They don't even have to be sexually attracted to you. They will get with you. Real talk. There's something that he's seen in this girl. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. There's something that he's seen in this girl that he's seen would take his career. Like something about her. Her talents, her skill, her hard work, all that shit could help build his thing. Because a lot of men, let's be honest, they're lazy. A lot of men are lazy. They're lazy. They're going to find a way to enslave somebody else to do the work, and they get all the rewards, or they get the image of something. Okay. A lot of guys are lazy. Trigger warning, but it's true. And they're looking for a woman, a workhorse, to do most of the labor. So that man has a lot of free time. I remember somebody was saying like that the husbands or other women husbands or other women's boyfriends, like he's texting them more than a single man. He's always available. He's taking them out on dates. And I'm like, do you know why that is? He don't got shit to do. He's bored. I remember I was telling women, I was saying, like, have women ever thought, like, maybe you need to put him to work? You ever thought that if you keep him busy, if you keep your man overworked, now some people may say it sounds crazy. I don't know. Try it. If you keep your man overworked, right, and his money tied up, he is not going to be able to afford another bitch. He's not going to have any energy for another bitch. He's going to be overworked and tired. Did you ever think that maybe that's the recipe you need? Where he going to be too tired, too drained, put in too much energy, too much work. He not about to divorce you. Or his money is tied up. His money's so tied up. Like, man, that man ain't going nowhere. He's too broke. He can't afford another bitch. Like, if you gonna get with a guy, make it to where he has not enough time on his hand to get another girlfriend or go cheat or go. Make it to where he's so tired the thought of even talking to another bitch, he don't got time for that. A lot of these married men and boyfriends got too much time on their hands. They overload their girlfriends, overwork their girlfriends so he can go out and play. So he getting whole infrastructures built from him because of a woman. And he pops up when it's time to claim the shit. That's a lot of men's hustle. But women are so blindsided, right, by these fairy tales. They don't even see they're getting hustled. They don't even see they're getting hustled. Yeah, a bit like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Yep, Leonie, yep. I wasn't expecting this video to be this long, but y'all, This a juicy read. Tea sipping read. Real talk. It's juicy. The advice is the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands here. So that tells me that somebody is very, the Page of Wands is the advice, meaning that somebody needs to go for whatever it is that they want. They need to put forth the effort. The Eight of Pentacles is consistency and hard work. Virgo energy, perfecting one's craft. Okay? He may even have been the type that, like, because I'm just seeing it, he's always on a business trip, or he's always at work, or he's always doing overtime, or he's always using work as some type of buffer, but he's really with another bitch, or he's really doing something else that he ain't supposed to be doing. Okay. But with the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles energy, it's definitely giving, like, because this is the advice, that means this is the advice for their relationship. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands in the reverse is what they're doing. Okay. Because the advice is Page of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. So in the reverse, that means that somebody is flaky. Page of Wands in the reverse is a flake. It could also be someone who's very promiscuous, okay? Page of Wands is a flake, someone who doesn't have follow through. They start strong, but they don't never finish. They never finish anything. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who is very stuck in their ways, very lazy, okay? Don't pitch in when it comes to work. Right? Or they're very bitter about their work, or they hate their job, right? They're unhappy. Eight of Pentacles in reverse can also be someone who is very stuck in their ways. They're boring. They don't want to, like, put forth the work. You know, they feel like Eight of Pentacles is when somebody, they put in work to get you, and then once they got you, they're comfortable, right? They don't want to do nothing else. They don't, you know, they become lazy. All the shit that they used to do to get you, they stop doing because they got you, so they're comfortable. So they don't put forth any extra work or make any extra efforts. The Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse is definitely giving, like, she is always the one that has to take the initiative. She's always the one that, it's like she's in a relationship with herself, almost like a Nine of Wands energy, okay? Almost like a Nine of Wands energy. And honestly, you could do better by yourself. Okay. So, like, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like this relationship has always been somebody's an Ashanti. That's the best way I could put it. This woman, this wife was an Ashanti. Okay. All right. So it's kind of like she, and the energetic connection between her and this man is her always compromising, her always being the one putting herself on the back burner. Everything is his plans, his thoughts, his everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, and what he wants. But when it's time for her, when she wants something, or when she, you know, wants to do something, like, she's not met with the same energy. She's not met with an Ashanti. You know, she's an Ashanti, but when it comes time for her wanting to do something, lead something, do something, he is not having it. He don't want to do it. It's like the compromising is one way. You get what I'm saying? It's like she's making him a priority. He's making her a sec, if that. It's like, was you married, or was you just, you might as well been by yourself, because it's kind of like she had the ring, and she had, like, did he even like this woman? It's like she had the ring, and it's crazy because he looks so innocent. He doesn't look like he would be the type to do this. But he's, men show themselves to be men every time. No matter how much of a dork he looks, he about to show you he's a goddamn man. Wow. He does not look like the type. He don't look like the type that'll do this, but they do it. He did it. He used her for some type of financial gain or image or something. He don't really like this girl. Why he don't like her? Why he don't like her? Like, she's like an afterthought. This is the Emperor in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse. This is someone that's a bad husband, a bad father, a bad like he's a dictator. The Emperor in reverse is someone who's a dictator, someone who lacks discipline. They could be very like angry or have temper problems. The Emperor in reverse kind of gives me like Hitler vibes, like Stalin of Russia, or that motherfucking Korean thing. Like, I'm telling y'all, this man, he doesn't like to be challenged. Doesn't like to be corrected. Don't like to be challenged. He's fragile, very fragile in his ego. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, he doesn't like to be challenged. That's why he don't like her. Three of Wands, third party energy. This dude, he's the type that'll get mad at you for questioning him about his whereabouts. Like, if you told him he read a wrong, if you told him he read a word wrong, he's pissed. Yeah, he sound like somebody who likes younger women. Let me tell y'all something. I pay attention to the personality profiles of people. Like, I've been played before, more than once, but like, I'm taking notes of people's personalities. I'm taking notes of our connection. I'm sitting and reflecting, looking back on shit. I don't just sit there moping and crying all day. I'm a victim. I don't do all that. Yeah, it hurts. But it's like, damn, I need to, how can I prevent this? That's the first thing. How can I stop this from happening? I don't sit there, I'm a victim. I don't do all that. It hurts, but at the same time, like, I mean, it is what it is. You got to charge it to the game. Charge it to the game and you move on with your life. But you need to reflect what type of personality type. You need to think about how y'all met. What was the connection? What did you do wrong? What can you do different? Like, you need to go through all that. I look at the personality types. This type of man is somebody that likes young ass girls, underage ass girls. His personality type is the type that will go. A man that is very controlling, very dictator-like, where he wants everything his way, and he don't like to be questioned, he don't like to be challenged. He wants to be seen as goddamn near omnipotent. The only type of woman going for that shit is a young girl. Is a bitch that don't know no better. That is the only type that he is going to be able to be with. A woman that ain't got no experience with men. Don't know shit. His type would definitely like young women, underage women. Yeah, look at the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Aries, Scorpio energy is here. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, look at the Seven of Cups. I'm telling you. She at some point, she wised up. At some point, this woman wised up. And when you wise up as a woman, bye-bye to your marriage. Bye-bye. When you start catching on to that man's game, and you start actually requiring him to be for you what you've been for him, you actually start putting stipulations on your shit. Say bye-bye to that motherfucking marriage. Say bye-bye to that man. And once he sees you're on to him, he's about to be on to the next bitch, I swear to God. When he see that you're catching him in lies, you're catching him in cheating, when he see your delusional bubble is gone, he's out of there. You start questioning him, you start holding him accountable, you triggering that man's ego, you making him feel insecure. Baby, goodbye. Goodbye. The day you wake up as a woman, you might as well kiss that man goodbye. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you start waking up from the delusions as a woman, and the man is going to do two things. The man is either he's going to leave you or he's going to start beating your ass. Swear to God. If he don't beat your ass because he cares about his image, right? And beating a woman's ass doesn't look good on a man's image. He's going to do stuff like sabotage you in the workforce. He's going to do slick shit. You know what I'm saying? Or stop the account, stop your money. If y'all share account, he gonna try to stop you from getting access to y'all money. There's plenty of ways a man can abuse you without putting hands on you. Plenty of ways. That's why sometimes being a stay-at-home mom is a dangerous game. Sometimes putting your job and your career on hold for that man is a dangerous game because you can set yourself up to be trapped. Because a man like this, who is like a Hitler, who is hell-bent on control and shit like that, a man like this with a fragile ego can control you through power and money. Some of these guys will pump you up with a bunch of kids. Once they feel like you got enough kids and you ain't gonna go nowhere, baby, you about to see another side to that nigga. That man could be Prince Charming for 5 years. On that 6th year, he got enough kids in you, he about to pull out his monster. Swear to God. He about to pull out his motherfucking monster. This is real life shit. That fairy tale shit motherfuckers be telling people is just that, a fairy tale. A woman is going to be quick to tell you, oh, yeah, my marriage is great. She ain't about to tell you he beat my ass behind closed doors. He control all my finances. I would leave him, but I can't leave him. Everything we have is tied. Or I would leave him, but I can't leave him. I got 10 kids. Who gon'... I swear to God. They ain't going to tell you that. They're gonna come with their husband in their hand and be like, oh, yes, our marriage is great. They're gonna lie like a motherfucker, especially the women. They lie like a motherfucker, trying to protect that man's image, and he beating your ass. This real life shit. I'm telling you, men can be boyfriend of the year. I used to talk to a white woman. And she told me that I used to talk to a white woman, and she told me that her boyfriend, when people tell me shit, y'all, I really be listening. Like, noted. I take every story, every life story that people tell me, I take mental notes. So when people be asking me, well, how you know all this? I talk to people. Life experience, and I do research. That's how I know. But this girl told me that her boyfriend, right? Her boyfriend, right? And he was a white guy. She was white, he was white. But her boyfriend was the perfect boyfriend. Men do this. They're very good at wearing different cloaks. Very good. That's why I be telling women, girl, don't you fall for. You better be doing research on that motherfucker. When that man think you pretend like you falling for his lies. Pretend like you falling for the dreams he's selling you. Right? When that man go hire a private investigator or go follow that man to see who the fuck he is when he leaves I'm not impressed by what a motherfucker does when they're in my face. What I care about is what a man does when I'm not there. When you're not there is who he really is. Or get one of those little secret recording things, gift it to him so you can hear conversations to see what he's saying about you. See what he's saying to his homeboys. See what he's saying to people. See what he's saying. What is he talking about you? Get your little secret recording devices. Put that shit in his car somewhere. Give him a pen as a gift. If you're one of those women where you gotta dress your man, put the shit in his clothes. Put a recording thing in his clothes. Oh yeah, baby. My second job should have been a motherfucking investigator, private eye investigator. Cause bitch, I'm gonna know, and you gonna think you gonna be playing games with me, and I'm gonna be way ahead of these niggas, way ahead. Cause baby, I'll put recording device in your shit. I'm gonna get the truth. I'm gonna get the truth, and I'm gonna sit there and smile right in his face like I don't know shit. Swear to God, I've done it before. Motherfucker think they running game on you, and you got another thing coming, sir. Cause unlike a lot of women, I research. I want to know who the fuck you are when you are not in my face. I research. So, yeah. And it's kind of like when you wake up from that delusion, right? When you wake up from the delusion that man has you under, the spell that he has you under, and you start piecing shit together, or you find your identity as a woman, you find your voice, you find your confidence, you find that shit, goodbye. Kiss your marriage, goodbye. Relationships only work with a man when you agree with his shit. When you agree with his way of life, when you agree with his biases, when you agree with all of that shit, and it's never challenged, that's the only way you and a man is going to work. If you don't believe me, I'm telling you, challenge him. Start questioning his belief systems. Start questioning shit that he does. Don't fall, challenge him. Watch you see that man be so triggered. He gonna be so triggered. Y'all think I'm lying. I deal with this all day. He gonna be so triggered. When you don't fall for that man's game, he gonna be triggered. If he can't get the nookie, he trying to manipulate you out the nookie and he can't get it, you about to see who he really is. That mask about to fall. Swear to God. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. The man don't like, that's why I said, like, if you a woman and you talking about you want to be in a relationship with a man, don't try to change the man. You need to see what his values, you stop talking about yourself. Talk about him. Every time that man asks you a question, turn that question around and ask him. Make it, every time y'all talk, make it about him. People are information highways, and the more people talk, the more people expose themselves. So stop fucking talking about yourself as a woman. Stop. Just stop. Anytime that man asks you a question, say something cutesy and make it about him. Because all that time he's talking, all that time that man is talking, you could look for him, contradictions in him, right? Because a lot of guys aren't good liars, okay? You can look for contradictions. You can look for, like, if shit ain't adding up that he's telling you. You can also look for his belief system, right? Start learning about him and his relationship with his mom, him and his relationship with his father, what type of family, what's his viewpoints on life. Like, all that shit is information, how it's telling you about him. Pay attention. When you start getting an idea of what he views as a good marriage, what he views as a good wife, if that shit does not align with you, right, he is not the one. Men rarely change. Men rarely, listen to me, they rarely change. So if he holds a belief system about, women are more moldable. You know, you can convince a woman out of her own fucking belief systems. You can convince her. Women are more malleable. Women are more bendable. Okay? But a man, when he tells you a belief or he tells you what his setup is in his mind, if you don't agree with that shit, that's the last date you need to go on with that man. Now, if you're a woman and you agree with his way of being, with his viewpoints, then yeah, you will be good. Your heterosexual relationship is going to be perfect. You're not going to trigger his ego. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a woman and you know damn well that's not what you want, don't get with that man. He's not changing. Unless he is like really freaking desperate to keep you, or he's smitten by you, or he's infatuated by you. He might be more bendable then. But a lot of times men aren't bendable. I don't know. Girls kind of bond over time. They're different from men. Women can bond, can like grow, unless they're like a man now. Because there's some women that all they care about is sex and looks and stuff like that. Okay, or they got a type where they may like bad boys or something like that. If the chick has a type If she has a type and you ain't that motherfucking type, you cut your losses. All right. So you'd have to see what type of guy she typically was in a relationship with or she typically dated. If you don't fit that, then she ain't it. Okay. Now, if you deal with a girl, there's a lot of girls like this now. Now, there's a lot of girls that will date you, right? And they may not like you at first, but the more y'all talk, the more y'all exchange, the more y'all go out, the more, well, you treat her and stuff like that. Like you grow on her. She grows to like you. See, women aren't like men. Women can start from here, and the longer and more attached they are to you, da 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 da. Sex really helps you out, though. If you can bed a woman and you know what you're doing in the bedroom, sex will help you out. That chick that was like this go turn into where you at real quick, just off of bedroom skills alone. Then you got the other chicks where they want you. You got chicks where they want you when you don't want them. Okay. If you pose yourself as a challenge, like you don't take her up on her sexual offers and stuff like that, like that fucks her up in the head. She wants you more when you ain't thirsting, when you ain't like, there's women like that. There's a lot of different, you just have to study people and their personality types, and then pick up on patterns of behavior on what they like and what they, you know what I'm saying? What they react to. If a man gives you more, if a woman gives you more play when you pull out a certain behavior, and that gets you more interaction with her, then you would just keep doing that. Same way with a man. If you started off with a man doing one thing and it just never got you nowhere, and then he gives you more action when you do a different behavior, then you would just keep doing that behavior. Like, a lot of people spend too much time on what they think something should be. Women and men, a lot of people spend too much time on ideals. Fuck all that shit. The world is the world. You need to pay attention to what works. If something does not work, stop fucking doing it. It does not matter what your ideas of what you feel it should be. You need to be focused on what is. A lot of people drop the ball because they're too focused on what something should be and not what it is. Okay? If you do an action and that person gives you negative reinforcement, that person does not reward you for that particular action. But then if you do another action, okay, and then they start rewarding you with your desired behavior out of them, then you would just keep doing that. Like, it's not like rocket science. I mean, it's rocket science, my bad. It's like, it's not. It's just the people's issue is they spend too much time on ideals. That is their problem. You feel like people should like you because you're X, Y, and Z, or you do X. That's what you feel. But the reality is showing you that you're wrong. So if the reality is showing you that you're wrong, what does that mean? That means you need to go back to the drawing board, try something else. Well, Logan, you got to ask your questions why they don't want to play their part later on down the line. See, when you talk about people's reactions or people's actions to things, you then have to ask why. You have to be inquisitive about everything, curious. Well, why? Why is that? Is there something I'm doing? Is there something like, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying that when somebody does something, right? Every action has a reaction. So, like, let's say if a woman is nagging all the time. Now, that man ain't listening to you. He's still doing whatever the fuck he want to do. And you just sitting up there nagging. Is nagging getting you what you want? If nagging is not getting you what the fuck you want, you might need to try another way. Like, there are some women where they will mention another man. Oh, I'll just get Tom to do it. And then they husband she didn't even have to nag him. She's just like, I'll just get Tom to do it. I understand that you're busy, da-da-da-da-da. She don't even got to put another man in it. Say another man is cutting your grass. You ain't even nagging a man. You're not even nagging him. But I bet you that if he cares, I bet you that motherfucker, he's going to be there. He going to be like, oh, no, you don't need him. He going to be there. He going to cut the grass. He going to do it all. If you're seeing that something is not working, is not getting a desired behavior out of somebody, that means you need to go back to the drawing board. If nagging is not working, that means you need to do something different. Y'all have to master people. When you see something ain't working, if you see something is not working, you need to experiment. You need to experiment. Try something different. Like, for example, for some women, not for all, okay? So don't think this trick is going to work on every single woman, because it's not. You got to learn the woman. So for some women, if they don't do right or if they don't act right, right? For some women, all you got to do is be like, oh, Sarah had this really nice meal. She cooked for me. She da-da-da, she da-da-da. There's a lot of women who act out, but the moment you start like, oh, I'm about to go date other women, or I'm about to go start dating other women, she straightens all the way the fuck up. A lot of men do this tactic. I have a lot of men try to do this tactic on me, but this tactic don't work on me. I don't compete with bitches. The same way the man has options, I have options. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. But there are some women where they're hell-bent on people pleasing. They hell-bent. So the more you criticize a woman, the more she gonna do for you. The more you pit her against another woman, the more she gonna do for you. The more she gonna get in line. Just depends on the woman. For me, that don't work. Because I'm gonna be like, okay, shit. I don't care. I don't care. Go get 10 bitches. I don't care. All them women he got, I'm gonna be like, well, shit. That mean I ain't gotta cook. That mean I gotta clean. That mean I gotta pay for shit. That mean I ain't gotta do nothing. That's exactly how I see it. Okay, I don't gotta have sex with you. Oh, well, then you might as well not be here. Okay. Plenty of fish in the sea, sir. Plenty of fish in the sea. I don't give a damn. But there are some women, they don't want to be alone. They don't want to be alone, or they feel like they you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be by themselves, or they put all their eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some women or they're hell-bent on always competing with another woman. There are some guys that use other women to get other women in line. That's and it works. Or they'll criticize the woman, and she'll work even harder trying to get his approval. Y'all, I've done seen so many manipulation tactics over my years of life. It's crazy. And if you one-track minded, you ain't never gonna crack the code. Not never. I know for me, it ain't gonna work because I'm too blunt. I'm too blunt. So I know for me, it's not gonna work. I'm too blunt, too rebellious. It ain't gonna work for me. Now, it might work for other women, but it ain't gonna work for me. But that's all I got. I wasn't expecting this reading to be this long. Don't forget to subscribe. Deuces.